Hey, it's so good to see you. If you're new to this channel, my name is Richard. I'm a high performance coach as well as an entrepreneur. And this video today is going to be very, very different because I'm actually not teaching on any particular high performance subjects. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to apologize to you. And I want to tell you about something that happened this past Saturday. And maybe you were actually there when it happened. So I was hyping up for the past couple weeks this masterclass called the High Performance Masterclass, in which I was going to teach the 3 secrets of how to shave off 12.5 hours of your work week while doubling your productivity. I had the masterclass this past Saturday. In fact, that was 3 days ago. But after I delivered on the masterclass, I ended up getting a lot of criticism. People leaving hate comments. If you go back to my most recent YouTube video, you can see there's a lot more dislikes. And I also have a free Facebook group called the High Performance Student, and there was a lot of heat going on in the group. And that's where I realized that, man, I definitely made a mistake and I did something wrong. And actually, it really broke my heart. And I had to call my dad. I had to call my mom, I had to call different mentors because I needed to figure out what did I do wrong, because the last thing that I would want to do is hurt, disappoint, or let you down. And so I really did a deep look into my heart to see what did I do. And this one line I live by Ralph Waldo Emerson goes, "Every man is my superior." And that I learned from him. And so I knew, all right, well, I have to learn from this because I clearly didn't do something right. So I made a post in the Facebook group, the High Performance Student, and I'll link it down below. So if you're not a part of the group, you can go ahead and apply and you can see what I posted. But essentially, I apologized for a couple of things that I think I did wrong. And I asked everyone about feedback for why they were so disappointed in me after the masterclass. And I got so much amazing feedback, so many points of constructive criticism. And I want to thank you if you read that post and you were one of the 30-40 people who gave me really good feedback. And this is essentially what I learned. These high performance lessons that I'm going to be sharing with you today are literally learned live in real time. I made these mistakes 3 days ago, and now I'm starting to learn because I want to improve, and I'm going to be sharing these with you in live time. I got my laptop right here, and I'm actually going to pull up some of the feedback that came from the Facebook group. And this first one actually came from an individual named Thean who dropped a really awesome comment, and this is what he said. I'll put it up here on the screen so that you can read along with me. When I asked him for feedback on what I did wrong on the masterclass, he told me, "Hey Richard, I just want to tell you I'm coming from a place of love. Love you, brother. You've helped me gain a lot more discipline and restored a bit of my faith with the help of your YouTube videos, and that makes me so happy to know that I help you strengthen your faith." Thean explains here, "One of the things that got me was the advertisements you made emphasizing the value given in the masterclass and how we can shave off 12.5 hours of a week. And I was very excited. I was stoked watching the masterclass. I also expected a sales pitch, so no biggie. However, after a while, I felt like the main objective of the webinar was more of a sales pitch than delivering great value first, then deliver the pitch. I just felt like the proportions weren't best in terms of time." And the rest of the post is very similar in terms of him explaining himself. And at the end, Thean says, "I genuinely believe you have a good heart and truly want to help people, and I'm with you on this and will always support you. In my mind, it's about setting the right levels of expectations. I love your videos and will always keep watching. P.S. Super happy to see you took the time to get back to us and ask for feedback. Makes me respect and trust you a lot more." Well, Thean, I really appreciate you for saying that. There's one line that I live by, and it's that people don't always respect the people who are always right. People respect those who are always real. And if I make a mistake, I make so many mistakes. I'm flawed, my heart's broken. The whole point of my faith, I'm a Christian, is I acknowledge that I am a broken sinner in need of a savior, which is why I believe in Christ. The point that I'm trying to make is if there's any point where I make a mistake, or I come off as scammy, or I do anything that really upsets you or makes you uncomfortable, let me know because I want to address it, because I definitely don't want to give off that intention because my heart is to serve. So Thean, thanks so much for giving me the feedback. The lesson I learned from what Thean has said, as well as so many others who gave me feedback, is that when I was talking about the masterclass, I set expectations here of how awesome it was going to be in terms of the value found in it, but I delivered here, which means I did not meet people's expectations. Now that was actually the first high performance lesson that I learned from this. Something that I learned from my mentors, Joel Marion, and so many other mentors, is you always have to deliver on what you promise, right? If you promise a unicorn, but then you give a donkey, people are not gonna be happy. And that's the mistake that I made. That when I shared the 3 secrets on the masterclass, that a lot of this material they already learned from watching my YouTube videos. And for that reason, a lot of people didn't feel like they had deserved enough value on coming to this masterclass. So that was a big mistake that I made. And I know for future masterclasses that I have, I need to make them more valuable. Another person that commented was actually someone who works in sales at Microsoft. This is coming from Adam Stewart. And he says, The hook to sell the program was a free masterclass. That strategy is absolutely fine. You are a business and people expect you to sell. However, you position the hook as a free learning source as the main objective. Therefore, people attended expecting to gain free knowledge. It didn't seem like that happened to the level people expected, and they felt that the main objective became the sales pitch. And that actually made me realize the second mistake that I had made, which is I didn't set the right expectations. Coming from the business world, I'm the chief of operations of a business coaching company. I work with companies that exclusively sell products on how to make more money, products on business coaching, on essentially how to build businesses. And when I work with entrepreneurs, everyone is always aware and very okay with the fact that when you go to a webinar, it's totally fine to sell aggressively, to use different kinds of marketing strategies, but I didn't take into account the fact that my audience is mostly 16 to 25-year-old young students and working professionals. And many of us here are not actually accustomed to webinars that sell or even different kinds of sales strategies, and that could perhaps make them uncomfortable. And so I wanted to apologize to you if any of the sales strategies that I use might have made you feel uncomfortable or maybe were a little bit too salesy, because the reality is that's kind of all I've learned. I've been mentored by so many 7-figure, multiple 8-figure earning entrepreneurs that have just completely drilled sales into me. And so I didn't set the right expectation for you for the fact that, yeah, I was gonna sell my program. I wanna help you reframe, because sales is actually, as an entrepreneur, the number one most important skill that you absolutely need to know. And here's why. When you sell your program and people enroll, they're then investing themselves, and that investment holds them accountable. When they are held accountable, they're gonna take even more massive action. And then at the same time, if you're gonna sell a program, you need to understand that your business is only kept afloat. The only way that you can pay for your employees is if you make sales. And most importantly, as an impact-driven entrepreneur, I have a dream to cross $1 million in sales so that I can donate a massive amount to fund a charity project in which I'm either going to the Philippines, a country in Africa, or some other country that is in need. Use the wealth that I've created in this business to be able to fund the building of a village. And I'm gonna be able to build that home with you. That's the vision that I have. And so it is my number one responsibility to sell my product, because number one, I know that this product changes lives, and the more people I sell it into, the more people I'm helping. But secondly, the more income, the more wealth I'm able to generate through this business, the more I'm able to redirect that wealth to create more impact in other places. And so it is my number one responsibility as an entrepreneur to sell. I just didn't set the right expectation and sell the right way. The third mistake that I made was that I was too aggressive during the sales side. I told people that people don't lack resources, they lack resourcefulness, and quite frankly, I used a lot of the sales strategies that I had learned. And what I realized is when you're selling a business program, a sales course, a digital advertising course, when you're selling products to entrepreneurs, they all understand. They totally understand these concepts. When I'm selling to a high school student or a university student who may not have that much money, and this may be the first pitch that they've ever listened to, it could be possibly uncomfortable. So I just wanted to let you know, if you felt uncomfortable because I pitched the masterclass and I tried to sell my program and you were unfamiliar with the reason why I was selling, I want to apologize to you, because I didn't mean to come out as very strongly aggressive. All I know in my brain is sales. And so if I ever made you feel uncomfortable, I just want to let you know I definitely will tone down my selling strategy in the future, because for my audience right now, this YouTube channel, 16 to 25-year-olds, it actually doesn't work that well. It turns people off. And so that was the third learning lesson that I made, which is do a soft sell. Even if your program changes people's lives, even if you know that your product is out to help people, you gotta make sure that your selling strategy fits the right audience. And so these were the massive learning lessons that I've discovered because of the feedback that you gave, the comments you left on the YouTube channel, the feedback you put on my Facebook group. And I'm so thankful that you see my heart is not one to want to be malicious, but I truly am trying to create a business here, an information product business of high performance coaching that can truly change 2,000 people's lives in this year alone. And that product is the High Performance Training Program, my paid coaching company. And there's totally no pressure if you don't want to join. It's not the point. The point that I'm just trying to make is I'm always going to be here to serve you. I'm always going to make amazing free content on YouTube that will add value to your life. But if you want to get to the next level of high performance, you'll just always know I have my paid program, and there will always be people who are ready to jump on that because they want to take their high performance to the next level. Most importantly, I wanted to let you know that you mean so much to me. Because I did the apology on the Facebook group, I received so many people who gave me so much grace, and I want to thank you for that. I see on the screen right here, Jordan Dickey said, "I just want to take the time and say thank you for helping me achieve and crush my goals. We all make mistakes, errors. However, that is where true deep learning takes place, showing your strength and passion to adapt to the criticism of your peers. Keep crushing your goals, dreams, and aspirations, and I cannot wait to tune again, right? And Vinayak says, mad respect for making this post. Not a lot of people would do this, and it shows genuine passion. Vinayak, Jordan, I just want to thank you so much for giving me your grace. I'm so grateful that you understand where I'm coming from, which is I'm not trying to sell people into a scammy coaching program. I want to thank you because through your feedback, through your forgiveness, through your understanding, I realized I made a big mistake because I simply just learned all these sales strategies and applied them too literally into my own business, and it didn't come off the right way for you. And I want to let you know that I'm actually going to be completely changing my selling strategy. So it's not super salesy, it's not pressuring. It's going to be lead with amazing value first, and then a super soft sell of, hey, if you want to join my program, here it is as well. And so I'm gonna make it up to you because on this coming Saturday, I'm gonna redesign the masterclass completely, and I'm gonna make sure you learn some crazy tactical things that you most likely have never learned before. The new masterclass I'm gonna be hosting is gonna be called The 7 Hacks to Shaving Off 12.5 Hours of Your Work Week. And this masterclass is going to legit over deliver for you. I'm gonna be hosting it this coming Saturday. And yeah, I wanna set the expectation for you right now. At the end of the masterclass, if I've earned your permission, I will go ahead and sell and give students an opportunity to join the high performance training program. But if you just want to come for the free value, totally no pressure, feel free to come. It's completely free. I am here to serve you. I'm here to always give you value, and I'm gonna host this masterclass completely free on that coming Saturday, just so that you can come and learn, all right? So whether you wanna come and learn and then join the high performance training program, awesome. Hey, if you don't wanna join, totally no pressure at all. And I cannot wait to see you on that masterclass. And I wanna thank you for giving me your grace, giving me your understanding, and watching this video to all the way through the end and understanding where I'm coming from. I love you so much, my friend, and I cannot wait to see you next time. So until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and go crush it.